So, hello and welcome back to another update where, on a good note, I have bottom teeth in. On a bad note, how on earth? Okay, they are still very painful. I definitely need some kind of an adjustment. Um, I don't know how something can be loose and tight at the same time, but they are. It's weird. It's digging in under my tongue, which is really uncomfortable, but not intolerable. So I was able to get them in. I've been wearing them all day, and I even recorded a chapter today that will be up tonight because my grace period ran out last night with my most recent chapter of Squire by Tamora Pierce, and I was like, oh yeah, all right, well, it's definitely time. So I made it through. There were some hiccups in the production, and hopefully you guys will be patient. I don't know. Maybe it's just me not having done it for a little while, 2 weeks to be exact. But I somehow managed to move, knock my camera down. It turned off, got water in the charging port. It was a whole big production. So I was like, okay, well, this is doable. I didn't want to have to reread it, so I just uploaded that to my computer and figured I would do it as I've done a few times before when I've had weird little things happen, where I do it in my editing software so that, it can all be chopped back together. What I didn't realize was exactly how long that chapter was. I think it might be one of the longest that I've ever uploaded. So there's a lot of me reaching and pausing things. And during one of those pauses, I managed to not unpause, read for about 20 minutes, and then looked up and realized that I had messed up yet again. So it got chopped a little bit. It's uploading now. It's a really good chapter, though. So, hopefully it'll all be good. Um, I ate some delicious mashed potatoes. Well, potatoes that are kind of chunkier with a little more to them, mashed with cheese and topped with sour cream in what I am calling a deconstructed baked potato. Not quite loaded because there's no bacon involved, but still extremely tasty, so I'll take it. It was nice to have something a little bit more solid in my stomach. And today, since as I mentioned in a comment, I'm not a spaghetti person. I don't even really like spaghetti noodles, although I love the Chinese stir fry noodles. I don't know what the difference is in how they're made. I do know that stir fry noodles are yellow, so I'm assuming there's egg involved in them. They're probably higher in calories, but I'm not counting those right now. Um, but yeah, regular like pasta, for me to actually want to eat it, it has to be like angel hair, baby fine. So angel hair and vermicelli, and I usually just have it topped with butter and garlic, and it's not my favorite, but I can eat it. But I did have some of the stir fry noodles, so I had a plate of noodles, and to celebrate getting my bottom teeth in, I had about a tablespoon of green beans. Chewing is going to be something that hopefully will be better after I get an adjustment. Um, and that's where I said that it's like the teeth are loose and tight, because they're tight under my tongue, and I understand that they have to be because the bottom plate is it doesn't have the suction that you get on the top. But they're also loose because as I was trying to chew, they kept coming loose and shifting around. Obviously, Christine needs to learn to eat again. You would think that after 51 years, I would be an expert at eating, but obviously not when you put hunks of plastic in your mouth. So that was interesting. But yeah, I had a tablespoon of green beans that I did somehow manage to eat and a plate of noodles today. Yay. I think I'm going to have some ice cream. Not the world's best choice, but it sounds really good right now. So, like I said, I'm not really counting calories right now. I am still trying, and I have actually managed all but 2 days since I got the teeth pulled to get at least 10,000 steps a day. I'm not there yet today, which it is getting dark, so I will probably have to get on that if I don't want to break my streak. But yeah, there were 2 days when it just didn't happen. Christine was not with it enough. It was, I think, the day that I got everything pulled. Obviously, I did not make my 10,000 steps. And then I think it was either 2 or 3 days afterwards when I fell and tripped over the cat and skinned up my knee. I also did not make my 10,000 steps, but I have done good, and every other day I've done it, which I feel like it's important, not necessarily like for weight loss or anything, but just for mental clarity and being able to have a goal that I am shooting for and actually hit it. Plus, get the blood pumping. I don't want to just sit and do the oh poor me thing. So I've been trying to get my steps in. I also know that probably right now eating would be a little bit easier if I were to use the denture adhesive, but I'm still a little bit leery because there's still some sore spots, and I think the experience of going in that first time and having my dentist put the adhesive in and be like, yeah, you can just use this, it'll be great, which it is. It holds everything right where you need it to be. But then when I got home that night and took them out, it was more painful than actually getting the teeth pulled because I didn't have shots numbing me up. So I'm not eager to repeat that experience. So I'm kind of waiting until everything's healed and just gonna deal with things moving around for now. Not the best, not the worst, but it is nice to actually have a full set of teeth in my mouth, and it's kind of exciting to not worry when I'm facing the camera if you guys can see my teeth or not and are thinking, oh wow, janked up teeth. So that's really nice. Also, really nice has been everybody's comments. I really, really do appreciate you guys cheering me on. I appreciate recipe suggestions. I do apologize that I personally am like the world's pickiest person in the history of ever. Everybody's suggestions are really good. Just a lot of the things I'm not going to say food intolerances because as far as I know, I am allergic to nothing. I just have some very strong food aversions that even me being extremely hungry just doesn't overcome. So You guys have given me wonderful suggestions, though, and some things that I have taken you up on. Like, I think somebody said to put cheese in my mashed potatoes, and at first I was like, ew, cheese and mashed potatoes? But then it hit me that that's basically just a baked potato, a little mushier. So, thank you for all of your suggestions. Thank you guys for your encouragement. You've really meant the world to me. This is not my last update on this, but they will probably become more sporadic as now that I'm recording chapters again, probably in before I sit down and record a chapter. I usually update you on what's going on in my life, and right now, what's going on in my life is mostly focused on my face. So, but I really do appreciate everybody. I appreciate all of your encouragement, and hopefully, we can get things on this channel back to a more normal, even keel, possibly even a better than normal keel, because at least I'm not worried about who's going to see my mouth anymore. So, thank you as always for listening. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.